So guys, in the last two videos, I showed you how to build these weapons from Fortnite and also these items. And I have the gliders and the pickaxes left. I did a poll on my YouTube to see which one you guys wanted to see next, and you guys chose the pickaxes. So today I'm going to be showing you how to build these 5 Fortnite pickaxes in Lego. And then next time I'll show you how to build the gliders. Anyways, let's get started on the pickaxes. So we're going to start off with the Peely pick. This one's one of my least favorites I made, just mainly because this piece is in gray and not yellow. But anyways, let's get to the pieces. So here's all the pieces you're going to need to build the Peely pick. Now it is important that this yellow stud has a hole in it. The brown one doesn't have to have a hole in it. So let's start the build. So first you're going to take your brown rod and then take your yellow stud with a hole in it. And you're going to put it down on this part. This has like a little nub in it. You're going to push it as far down as you can go from the top. Then you're going to take your headlight brick and put that on top of the stud. Then we're going to take our tan stud and put that on the front of the headlight brick, just like that. Get your tan cone and put it on that stud. Then we're going to take our dark gray bracket and we're going to put it on the back of the headlight brick, just like this, so that it's upside down and this stud is pointing down. Then you're going to take your slope, put it on the bracket just like that, and then finally take your brown stud and put it upside down on the bottom of the slope. That's how you can build the Peely pick. Next up, we're going to do the bite mark pickaxe. Here's all the pieces you're going to need to build the bite mark pickaxe. So let's get started. First, you're going to take your handle for it, which is just this black rod with a little stud at the bottom. Then you're going to take the cone piece. Now for the cone piece, make sure you don't push it all the way through. You want to make sure on the end that there's still a little bit of a hole there. Then we can move this out of the way for now. Take your 1x3 plate. You're going to put a 1x1 plate just on one of the sides like that. Then you're going to take your 2 white studs and put them next to that 1x1 plate. These are supposed to be the teeth. Then take a 1x2 and put it on top of those studs, just like that. Take your black stud, which is meant to represent the eyeball, and put it on top of the 1x1. Then take your yellow jumper, put it right on top of the eye, and then we're going to take our red cheese slopes, put one on top of the jumper, and then one there just on the nose facing that way. And then finally, you're going to go get the handle, and you're going to take this part right here and this hole, and you're going to put that right there in the hole, just like that. Next, we're going to do one of my favorite pickaxes, which is the Squeak. This one, in my opinion, looks the most like the game in Lego, but let's go ahead and show you the pieces. Here's all the pieces you're going to need for the Squeak pickaxe. Make sure that this stud does have a hole in it, and let's get started with the build. Just like the other ones, we're going to start off with the handle part, so you're going to take this gray rod piece, take your orange cone and put it in at the bottom, just like that. Then you're going to get your gray stud with a hole and put it in the top, just like we did for the Peely pickaxe. After you've got that, you're going to grab your headlight brick and put it on the top of the stud, just like that. Then you can get 2 of your red studs and put them on the front of the headlight brick, just stacked on top of each other, just like that. Then take one of your orange cheese wedges and put it on those studs facing downward. Then we're going to take our red Technic pin and just put it in the back here. And if this does not go in all the way, try taking out the handle, pushing this in, and then pushing the handle back in. Then we're going to take one of our other red studs and put it on that Technic pin. And then finally get that cheese slope and put it on the end of the studs. And that's how you can build the Squeak pickaxe. Now next up, we're going to build the Cold Snap pickaxe. Here's all the pieces you're going to need to build the Cold Snap pickaxe. Now, one thing is, this right here, this one kind of has like some glittery bits in it, but you can just pretty much have any translucent blue cone. I just think that that one looks pretty nice for this. So let's build it. Just like all the other ones, we're going to start off with the handle. So we're going to take this shorter brown rod. Then you're going to take your cone and just put it on the top there, maybe about halfway through or so. Then you're going to take your 1x1 translucent blue brick and just put that on the end of the cone, just like that. Next up, we're going to take the stud with this little rod coming out of the side in dark gray, put that upside down on top of that 1x1. Then you're going to take this little leaf piece, and you can actually put this through the rod and just push it as far as it'll go, just like that. And then we're going to take our little stud and put that on the end as well. This just really helps to show kind of like the leaves and different foliage that's on the end of this pickaxe. Next, we're going to take our 1x2 clip piece in gray and put that on top of the other gray piece. Then we're just going to put together a lantern, so you're just going to need this cylinder piece and then the empty lantern piece, and just put the translucent yellow cylinder inside, and then you can just clip the lantern to the end of the clip there, and that's how you can build the Cold Snap pickaxe. Now we're gonna do probably my favorite of all of these, the Rainbow Smash pickaxe. This one turned out really well and probably has the most pieces out of all of these. Speaking of pieces, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what you need to build it. Alright, so here's all the pieces you're gonna need to build it. Now this yellow stud does have to have a hole in it, and the blue stud has to have a hole in it too. The blue stud's hole doesn't have to go all the way through, it just has to have like a little indent, and that's why I'm using this blue flower stud. So let's build this awesome pickaxe. We're gonna start off with the handle, so we're gonna take this gray rod with the little anti-stud at the bottom. We're then gonna grab a pink stud and put that on the very bottom there. Next up, we're gonna take our yellow stud and just put it through the top there, maybe just like a little bit like that. Then we're gonna take our blue 1x1 snot brick and put that on the yellow stud. You don't really want to push this too far down so your minifigure actually has spots to grab it. Then we're gonna take our slope piece in blue and put that on the snot brick. Just make sure that the stud is facing out this way. Then we're gonna take a 1x2 in blue and our 2 pink cheese slope pieces. Now just put these on our 1x2 just like that, and then we can actually flip this and put this on that snot brick just like that. Then we're gonna take our blue stud, put that on that empty gap, and then finally a golden unicorn horn inside of that stud hole. And that's how you can build the Rainbow Smash pickaxe in Lego. And that was how to build all 5 of these Fortnite pickaxes in Lego. Make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on, so that you'll know when the video comes out where I'm going to build all 4 of these gliders in Lego. And if you want to see the full playlist where I show you how to build the pickaxes, the weapons, the items, and in the future the gliders, or if you also want to see where I show them all off and go a little bit deeper into them, you can click on the playlist in the end screen now.